What's up, overseers? Welcome back to So Special for another report. This is the September monthly. Hope you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and dive on into your forecast. But before we do, I want to say happy birthday. And hopefully you'll stay around for your birthday report, which is attached to your monthly. Also, please pay attention to any notifications. Let's go ahead and get started with you. We're going to get going with the oracle message for September for overseers. Okay, I think this was be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with yourself. I don't know what's going on, but and underlining that it says out with the enemy. Okay, out with the enemy. Okay, I don't know which side of the fence this is on. Hopefully you're on the positive side, but whatever it is, you need to be at peace with it. Okay, let's find the root of that. What is the root? The root. The core issue. What's up with overseers for the month of September? I feel like there's some shock going on. This oracle message is based on the Tower. Okay, you know, that may be the clue, is being at peace with yourself. It may be how you outwit the enemy. Okay, you have, well, I'm getting coward out of this intuitively, but we have qua and were as your root. Okay, which deals with like quartz and quarterly. It's also abbreviation for queen, and it also deals with a query or a question. Am I saying that right? Query, like they used to do those. Those were common with in telemarketing and communication positions. And then you have the underlining root of word, like Werther's originals, to raise, lift, or hold suspended. But I'm getting coward out of this. So maybe for a time something was held suspended. Maybe for a time you had to get a raise, or maybe it's about a certain amount that lifts you up. I don't know. Be at peace with yourself. Okay? For the month of September. But it's something about it. There it is in my face. What the hell? Okay, let's see what numbers. Gonna do some numbers for you. For September, that may be sufficient. Y'all know these numbers can apply to anything. Anything. Only you know. Things like what? Things like addresses, or the number of times you did something, or depending on how it falls out, it could be a zip code, you know. Depending on how it falls out, it could be an area code. It could be 4 digits, 3 digits, I don't know. Let's see. You have 3168. It could be $3,168. $31.68. I don't know. This could be the amount at the pump. 3168, okay? 3168. It equates to 18. Now, 18 is a very serious number. It is all about change. It also deals with past karmic issues that have nothing to do with us. Has more of what was inherited, okay? It's dealing with deficiencies from the mother and the father, from parental deficiencies that perpetuate generation to generation to generation. Okay? Now with this quarter, that may be what it's all about, you know. May need to get a little lift. Okay? The flower power. You have colors red and yellow. Okay, so this could be love and friendship as well. I'm picking up like a loss of friendship. I'm getting some of y'all that are old enough to know this. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. If you still want me, I will still want you if you know. I was a little girl. Cause I'll get on the bus, forget about us, and put the blame on me. If I don't see that yellow ribbon round the old tree. Da 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 da. Okay, look that up. Okay, yeah. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get started with these cards then for the month of September. 3168 surely brought us some energies. Okay. 31 and 68 may be of significance for different things. Okay. So you don't have to get so wrapped up in the totality of the number. I see overall you're going to be in Page of Cups energy. Now that's to me is a lot about, you know, chit-chatting, small talk. Keeping someone abreast, you know, keeping someone up to date on what's happening lately. What's going on right now. This could be at the office, small talk. Okay. You have rejuvenation as your basis. You have the star. It's all coming out of the 9 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. And we have an underlining energy of the 7 of Swords. We do have conflict and or challenge as well as your good and blessed energy for the month of September. I don't want to be long because I don't want these videos to be long, okay? But, you know, some of you, you know, wish granted, okay? Wish granted. For some of you, this is freedom. You can go now. It was what you wanted, even if it caught you off guard, okay? A lot of this is behind the scene work, or I don't know why I'm hearing a clutch. I don't know if you're clutching your pearls or if it's a clutch purse. I don't know where that's coming from. I feel like something was addressed. Okay, and it's making you feel vibrant and free and really carefree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it now. I'm also hearing a cliff. I don't know if somebody's on a cliff. Now that could be proverbial, or it could be metaphorically speaking. Something about being in a cage. And it's not, it's several people feeling like they're in a cage. But in a strange sense, it's almost like, in another sense, it doesn't have to be, in strange, it's almost like out of protection. Now this is in past energy. This is work, money, and romance now. Now when it comes to work, I can see that making sense. But independently, as we talked about here, it's wish granted independence, okay, based on a judgment, okay. I generally see this as good judgment, okay, stemming from feeling like you had to be protective of, I don't know, employees or children. But they feel caged. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. 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 I don't know And that may be what you're discussing here. You know what I'm saying? Because be at peace with yourself this month. I can see that in the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. And some of you, it's almost, I'm hearing like you're free to go back wherever it is, okay? That this is the sweet familiar. This is home away from home, home sweet home. You know, this is where people can brag. I can always go back here. You know, this will always be home. This will always be my first home. You know, whether it could be a university, you know, it could be like a church even. I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, like where you grew up, it's like home. You were like homey, like family. I don't know if somebody's feeling really cooped up this month. Like, I gotta go. Like, when you're free to go, then you wish granted. Somehow you don't, sometimes you don't know how to escape situations. You know what I'm saying? Because of circumstances. But it's just like, here you go. You're free. Now I'm getting this Seven of Swords underlining energy for you for the month of September. It's like, I heard. It's like, I heard back. Or, what did you hear type energy. Didn't I say something earlier about keeping you or them abreast? And get back to me energy. Let me tell you what I heard. Let me tell let me tell you what I think too. Underlining energy. Now, for some of you, there is, whether you know it or not, I'm sure at some point it will come to you, but there is a Native American principle here. And she's telling me something about the wheel. And you know, the Native American wheel represents the same as the astrology wheel, but they have different I want to say icons, symbols to represent our birth. And of course, they have certain principles that are still to be explored. I'm also hearing about getting back, hearing something about some hair, long hair. Long skirt and a split. Something about the curtain, under the curtain, the fold. Why is that important? What I'm getting here with it is a lot about being independent but accepted. Acceptance. And I'm getting like, poor kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know what I get. This Nine of Wands, I've never gotten this out of the Nine of Wands. But she is telling me that this Nine of Wands person, this overly protective person, it's like she got a prophecy in her hand. I don't know if this is you or someone else, if they've had a palm read. I don't know if this is, whatever this is why this is happening. Because sometimes we don't understand people's actions, but they be knowing stuff. And they're quietly being protective. For some of this, for some reason, overseers, I'm getting that you all are very interesting in self. It's almost like this in a romantic stage. Your wish granted, you can go now, but it's because of this feeling at home with this person. And I feel like with this energy, it's like we both feel the same way. You go, I'm glad to be alone. Yay, I'm free. You free to go. You got your independence. Do what the hell you want to do. I do what the hell I want to do because see, I have to protect myself too. Okay, I gotta protect myself too. I know what's ahead. I know what's ahead. So get back to me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on. It might be in regards to this Six of Cups, because maybe they need to know, maybe they can't. I don't know. Somebody say, hey, like you can go home now because I heard some things. What the hell? What is the conflict, though? It's the Page of Swords. And I'm getting denote. But it could be about getting the note. You know how we speak urban and ebonic. And I know somebody is trying to intuit this note, trying to figure out the point of it all. I don't know, somebody's being nosy or now, this may be in relations to a job, like getting back general information. This could be in relations to a job. You're tired of feeling cool, your wishes granted, but it's got something to do with background checks, general information, information about some boots, some shoes, some boots. It could also be in relations information regarding like getting the boot. Like you got the boot, you had to go, giving someone the boot. Maybe you gave them the boot, maybe they gave you the boot. It doesn't really matter, but there's something here in this conflict that it's like who's ever getting this information or waiting on this information, whether it's work related, like general information about these shoes, they perceive something. And well, for one, they perceive an antidote. Because they got the pill that can heal. And they up to something. Okay, so let's see what's going to help you. What's your blessing is the Eight of Pentacles. This was in another reading I did yesterday, another house, but you need to be instrumental in your own life. You need to be instrumental in the Six of Cups, wherever this home sweet home, or they need to be instrumental. You know what I'm saying? They need to play a responsible role. Because why I say this, because the Eight of Pentacles is really personal. It's all about my future and what I'm willing to work on and put in my 10,000 hours for. Okay? I'm going to put in my 10,000 hours for that. And you need to be personally instrumental in your own life and in the home. This sounds more like advice to me. And this will be a blessing to you. The Eight of Pentacles to me says you need a craft. Your craft, study. Whatever it is. For some it is music. It'll make you feel better, make you feel rejuvenated. You know, music kills the savage beast. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to. Some of you, that's what you need to get back to your instruments, to your music, or whatever it is that you do with music, because it doesn't have to necessarily be music, but music is instrumental in your craft. Okay? Maybe it helps you work better. Okay? But you definitely need to be busy. This is somebody who has a dream, an endeavor, a purpose, a call. Somebody who knows they want to make money. Somebody knows they want to make money. This is the blessing. The focus on the craft and being sincere about it, because the Eight of Pentacles, to be sincere, they want that diploma. They want that degree, that certificate. Okay? They want permission to enter the world legitimately and make good money, right? So let's go ahead and sum this up with a picture, what it looked like for our overseers for September. And you know what? Sometimes the enemy is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's leading you to be busy or to get involved in your craft, it seems like for some it's something that you need to overcome within yourself. Wish granted. You will overcome, because see, only whoever you are asking, whether you asking heaven, whether you asking your employer, whether you asking the head of household in the Six of Cups, wish granted. But you're going to have to be in this Eight of Pentacles. But it's a blessing. So be at peace with yourself, because this is all about making a good judgment. That damn cat keeps coming out. Sorry, y'all. You got summed up as the cat. Okay. To me, this can oftentimes deal with signify imitation. And the sages oftentimes, the sages, not oftentimes, but the sages state whenever you see good in another, you need to imitate that. You need to take on that trait. Because what it does, it helps you to ascend. Okay? Because we can't do it all on our own. Everybody needs a teacher. You know, we don't have master teachers and gurus just walking the streets like they did back in the Bible days. That ain't happening. You blessed to be sent the guru. Okay? And one thing I know about the master teachers and the gurus, the student always get mad at the teacher. Only to find out later on, when life begins to give you that experience, the truth of that teacher. Okay? This cat also deals with intuitiveness. It knows. Pets can say a lot about people. Pets tell you a lot about people, about their owners. If they are aggressive or are they gentle people? Are they hateful or are they loving people? An animal will always reflect the owner. But I feel like whoever is representing this cat, they know. Which again deals with independence. Cat has good sense. Use your good sense. Let's see what your affirmation is for the month. Overseers, affirmation for overseers. Today I am brave. Today I am brave. Today I am brave. Sometimes it takes a lot. Wasn't that not your? No, that was the other reading. I'm trying to think who that was. It may have been in my shorts. I will refer y'all to that. Today I am brave. It talked about bravery. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. I told you, for some of y'all, this enemy is yourself. You got to outwit yourself. Let me tell you what I wouldn't say it's an enemy, but then it could be, because it's just kind of like Say for instance, you I used to be a thumb sucker as a child. So when it was time to overcome it, I started finding techniques to hide it from myself, where it would make it difficult for me to get to it. And I conquered it. I outwit it. Now, was it an enemy? It could have been. You know, they used to say you get buck teeth and all that kind of stuff if you suck your thumb. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's kind of like that. You got to kind of outwit yourself. And I really feel like, you know, because to me, cats kind of represent a type of wisdom, a secret wisdom, like kind of like the high priestess. And that could be the secret to overcoming yourself. Let's get you a written word. You know, because some of it could be, I'm feeling obsession here. You know, I'm feeling like somebody could have become obsessed with something, you or someone else. Maybe they're obsessed with you. You need to just stay focused on yourself until it passes. It'll pass. Let them win the lottery. I bet you they focus on your ass no more. Ooh, I don't know why you're getting this, but it says my kids gotta have money, not just me. That's selfish. Okay? So somebody's thinking about the future. I don't know, maybe this got something to do with home sweet home, you know? You never know what mama and them got cooked up. You better watch soul food. Okay, and that underlying energy is cool means being able to hang with yourself. So you don't need nobody to be cool. Cool means being able to hang with you. All you have to ask yourself is there anybody I'm afraid of? Is there anybody who, if I walked in a room and saw, I'd get nervous? If not, then you're cool. And those are the words of the beautiful and beloved Prince. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Overseers, for tuning into So Special once again for another monthly. And don't forget to comply with the notifications. For those of you who want to stick around for your solar return report, please do. All others, peace. One love. Overseers, happy solar return. This is your solar return annual year report. Okay, so we're going to find out what's going on with you throughout your year, and many blessings to you. Okay, especially those who are doing the inner work. So we're going to start out with a soul's journey card. We're going to see, where is your soul taking you this year? What is it working on? What is it trying to accomplish or complete, or maybe even wake you up to things? You know, birthdays is all about growing up, you know, taking it another level. Okay, and we're going to say feminine energy this year is feeling kind of I'm getting the word self-absorbed, but it's emotional spiritual energy, emotional spiritual action. It's coming from the deep waters of the Great Mother. Now, what I know about this energy right here, this energy is definitely the Great Mother speaking to you. It's absorbing your sorrows. It's absorbing your sadness. It's absorbing all of that past negative energy that you didn't quite understand. And this is her gentle approach of correction. Now, you may think differently, but this is how I see it. I see like the feminine energy. She can be a force to be reckoned with. Believe me, when we're getting natural catastrophes, in my point of view, that's the Great Mother tearing shit up, right? But when it comes to us, she's a lot more gentle. And I see that vice versa with the masculine divine. Okay, he's a little bit more harsh when it comes time to grow up and to be developed. It can be really rough. You know, what I call winter days and winter nights. You know, it's real harsh. But on the flip side, you know, to me, uh, he's more gentle in the places that the great mother isn't. So I feel like, but what I'm seeing is a lot of acceptance. And you may be mourning as well this year, you know, because normally when we're mourning a loss. And sometimes we are going to mourn the old self. You know, when you're getting rid of the old self, that's a death. Okay, but this is all spiritual. Okay, also I see you pouring out your feelings, expressing yourself, expressing your emotions and your spirituality this year. Okay, let's see what's going on with masculine energy. Remember, we have them both. Some of us have more of one than the other, and that's okay. It can still balance. Okay, that's why people say it's 50-50. Yeah, it is 50-50, but not all the time. Sometimes you have a partner that can't quite give 50-50, but that 50-50 is matched by other things. You know what I'm saying? He may not make as much money as you, but he's a great support at home. You know, he's a great support in your business, and you need that. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're dealing in an age where women are a lot more independent and successful in and of themselves. It's not like back in the day. Because I was raised by my grandmother where getting married was the gift. It was the reward, you know? And I get it based on our history, but we're not living those times anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different gimmick in this day and age, you know? And I'm glad that we women can do for ourselves, because if you know anything about history, I don't even want to go there. Because you wouldn't have got 50 nothing. Because he was in total control, you know, and a lot of that wealth, oftentimes when the fathers passed, it was passed on to the eldest son. He's in control, you know, but that changed, you know, over time. And with American culture, it's more about being submissive, but we know we have to be submissive to each other. Okay, this is twin linearship here. You ain't got no more power over me than I have over you. Okay, and we're gonna carry it just like that, with respect, mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no more power over me than I have over you. However, if you are better skilled at something and have the intellect for something more than I do, then definitely you should take control and be in charge of that in the partnership. Because what do we want? Progress and success. Right? And your masculine is really stretching his mental energy in learning. Okay? The masculine energy will stretch you. It's going to stretch your thinking, your brain. It's going to hurt a little bit. This is memorization. This is mental development. So, you know, I've met many people of certain ages who are still in young mental development. They have never outgrown a certain form of thinking. Well, not you this year. This year you will be forced to be stretched. You're going to be forced to learn new things. You're going to be forced to take in new energies and absorb your emotions and your spiritual connection to that. And I think this is beautiful. And I just really keep getting, with a lot of signs, grow up time. It's grow up time. And the only way you can grow and develop is to learn. So expect to be mentally stretched. I don't know what all the universe is going to throw at you, but let me tell you something. One thing I know about divine masculine is you will be a student. And let's see what energies, planetary energies, is lining you up with that. Who's going to be in the mix working with you this year in your development? guess if y'all I guess if y'all want all the happy, glory, good news stuff, y'all gonna have to see somebody else. Because it seems like when you come to me, you gotta learn. You got to know the next steps of development, you know, and that's important. Some of us are probably at an age where it is time, because I said there are people that are a certain age that are still stuck in a adolescence mentality. Okay? And oftentimes people think because the way a person look, they don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying? And people assume because you're of a certain age that you know everything, but that's not true. I've seen people older than me that has no more maturity than the person that's 30. Literally. What happened? Stunt growth. Stop growing. Something stopped it, okay? So let's see what's going on. Your angel numbers this year is 476. Uranus is in the center of this, and he's in the source. Didn't I tell you that? Stretch thinking is going to be a force. I cannot make this up. You're going to be forced to grow up. You're going to be forced to think differently, to think in a different way, to think about new ideas and theologies and ideologies and soaking it all in. Because see, now you're able to heighten your intuition. Now see, Mars is definitely going to be busy. A lot of good loving energy here for you. Internal energy. Okay, working on yourself. Okay, being very adamant, as well as what's the word I'm looking for? Diligent. Okay, in this really what you're going through, overseers, is emotional growth. You're being emotionally developed. That's what's blocking you. Now you're getting ready to be open to growing emotionally. Your emotions have stunted your growth. Now Uranus is getting ready to give you a rude awakening. I love it. I love it. I love it. Saturn is also in the mix. Okay, master the ascended of the master of the ascended teachers. Very strict. Didn't I tell you divine masculine was here? He's going to stretch your thinking. I cannot make this up. But the beauty of it is Venus, where you will be able to connect and develop loving new relationships. Okay, and there's also a level of abundance in this growth. Okay, so what that abundance will be, I don't know, because we're dealing with Venus. She is abundance. Okay, I don't know where this growth, but we're going to talk about that later. Okay, let's find out what your thorns and roses will be this year. Your thorns and roses. Okay, your thorn this year is going to be spam. So spam mail might maybe you know, I don't want to say reduce, but you know, maybe you reduce to eating spam. You know, like shit, that's all I can go for. But let me tell you something. My mommy, not mommy, she used to make a badass spam casserole. So if y'all need it, let me know. Check the description box. Okay, I can give it to you. I used to love it. It was the one thing I would eat at that time. Okay, so what's your rose for your solar return year? Ooh, y'all got quite a few roses, but I'm only going to do one. What's the roses, Taurus? Your roses this year will soon be extinct. Now, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to clarify it. I'm going to leave that for you. We're just going to make it personal, okay? Your roses are blue. Y'all know that tune. Okay, overseers, y'all saw how that came to me, right? Y'all saw how that came to me. This is for you. Okay. Ba-da-ya, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ya, ba-da-ya, da-da-da. Y'all know how that goes, right? This song is sung by Seal. Sung by Seal, Kiss from a Rose. I'm so surprised I'm getting this. Okay, verse 1. There used to be a green tower alone on a sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me. Now that goes back to your soul. Okay, so the dark side of me. We was talking about that. Remember, birthdays are personal. It ain't about nobody but you. That's why you're getting this message. And you became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug. That's the high and not the pill. You remember in your reading, they said you had to outwit their enemy? That's why you need an intuitive who can really get into the insight. My platform is not for everybody. My platform is for people who want to develop, who want the light, who want to ascend, who love the Most High so much that they don't want to be disappointed. I'm not for everybody. Everybody don't feel that way, and that's okay. Okay, I guess it still brings balance to the universe because we still have to learn from each other. And when you called, you called. You can't do nothing about it no way, right? Whether you're doing evil or good, if you're gonna be used, you're gonna be used. Okay, did you get that? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Asking that question. Taurus, baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. And I know that your rose is in bloom. A light hits the gloom on the gray. A light hits the gloom. Remember, this is part of the gloom. Remember the outpouring of your affection, of your spirit, of your soul, what you've been going through, what you've been trying to overcome. Then Saturn, Uranus, brings you to this realization of yourself. You know, the flip side of Uranus is what? Reconstruction. He destructs to restruct. I love it because it's so spiritual. Oh, I love it. 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 Okay. Y'all look this up and listen to it. And the sound of the song is so beautiful. And you can tell it's so meaningful and deep. Okay? Listen to this. There is so much a man can tell you. So much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? Gotta ask yourself some questions this year. It's about overcoming. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yay. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the gray. And you can finish it up yourself. Seal, S-E-A-L, kiss from a rose. It's more to it. Okay, so this could be your position that's going to become extinct, and maybe your family is going to become extinct. A certain kind of animal, I don't know, but it's your rose. Oh my God, it's funny, you got kiss of a rose. I didn't register. Okay, you showing out, source, you showing out. Okay, let's go ahead and see who you are in the midst of all of this. And you know, you may want to get this gem or crystal to help you throughout your spiritual development, because you are. Okay, overseers, let me get back to this. Okay. you stop it. Don't you stop the music. Okay, give me two, Source. For feminine and masculine energies. What are we working with this year? Overseers. What's beneficial for them? So in your feminine energy, you will be in the judgment, okay? Wasn't that not also your rejuvenation? And it is reflected by ametrine, okay? Ametrine. You will be in the judgment. This is all about making good decisions, rightful decisions, heavenly and angelic decisions, okay? And your masculine energies will be under the guise of the Three of Wands, and it is reflected in tiger iron. I have that gem. Now, this is all about, too, tiger iron is also about the fight, too. You know, not necessarily the physical fight, but the fight of life. You know what I'm saying? She's also saying it can reflect keeping an eye on your health, which would make sense to me. Iron could be a major component. Now, that could be a physical enemy, okay, if I could say that. We want to use that term for this year's topic. Keeping an eye on your iron levels. Okay, your iron got a lot to do with your blood. You want to take care of that. See your blood? Okay, so ametrine for the feminine expression this year with its golden and violet color stimulates. Let me try to read it where y'all can see it, okay? So you can concentrate on that. Take in that energy. Okay, ametrine with its golden and violet color stimulates feeling and creative impulses, which support mental and spiritual growth. Pent-up emotions and at a standstill thinking, tired, gently resolved. The link with God becomes more apparent. And you really don't know your link to God till you go through something. You got to go through something. And even now, I'm still having them battles because they change. You think you know, you don't know the battles that come. They can be strange. They can be things that you experience that you can't even explain to people. So never think you know. The thing about this one is that you're in the upright position. So it's dealing with your renewal, development, growth, life, learning, rejuvenation. I can't make this up, y'all. Achieving a goal, and that could be in your Eight of Pentacles. Because whatever you're going through with this development, I told y'all a long time ago, God don't call slowful people. You're going to be real busy because I got a feeling he want to use you for something. But you got to get developed first. But it's from whatever this pain is, this expression that you need to make from this experience. Okay. Liberation. We talk about your liberation. Okay, this is just confirmation for me. Okay, rebirth, law. A new period of life begins. Hopefully that's you going back to school, you know, developing your studies and your business brand. And renewal of vital energy. You're coming back to life. Let's see what your masculine is going to be doing in this 3 of 1. Definitely waiting. It could really be your masculine waiting on you. Waiting on you, yeah. Y'all know I'll bust out in a song in a minute. Okay. Tiger iron. Tiger iron. Okay, concentrate, meditate on that tiger iron. 3 of Wands. Tiger iron balances the base and solar plexus chakra. Y'all know what that is, right? It's the first one. It's the one that is responsible for gestation. It's the one at the bottom close to our personal privacies, okay? Vital energy and creative expression merge. Didn't I tell you that? This stone strengthens vital energy, connection to the earth, and creativity. It makes more conscious feelings and provides the motivation for revealing them too. Didn't I just say that? About your experience, expressing this stuff and creating out of it. Creativity, strength, good prospects, spirit of enterprise. All right now, new beginning and negotiations is some of those attributes to your Tiger Iron energy. Yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. Now, don't expect overnight results. Be patient with your development. See, that's something that I had to learn. Sometimes we can grow too fast, too soon. Take your time. Take it from me now. Take your time and allow life to tell you. Because you can invite things that you ain't ready for. See what I'm saying? Because you don't have the teacher yet. And it could be standing you right in your face, but you're not going to understand the teacher. Nobody ever understands a brilliant teacher. That's what I learned in life. The brilliant teacher, somebody always get angry with the brilliant teacher thinking they know something. And I'm telling you, I know this from myself. Because I had a brilliant teacher. But I'm so glad I stayed the course because I learned so much. And come to find out, this woman built the department. But one thing about her attitude, she didn't feel she had to explain anything to anybody. That taught me something. That taught me something. See, you think you're smarter than the master teacher, she gonna show you up in the end. Be a good student. Be going through this process, be a good student. Okay? Let's see what your angels have to say about this situation. Four, 7, 6. 4, 7, 6 is your angel numbers. Mars, Uranus, and Saturn will play a vital role in your development, in your growth, in your work, money, and romantic processes. Because you can grow through them. Don't think relationships, romantic relationships grow you up too. They have purpose too. When they're sent to you, when you're sent to each other, you kind of know. You're going to always kind of know it's something different about a soulmate when you're sent to each other. It's very odd. It's very odd. And you hardly ever, you don't start out connecting all the time. You don't get to see each other. It's different. It's very different. It's very godly. The angel of spontaneity is speaking to you this year. Okay, so you may have to, be on a whim. Be ready to do things. Okay, stay in the activity. I'm hearing stay in the activity. So that sounds like just stay busy. I choose to be spontaneous in my interaction with life. When we free ourselves, when we're freeing, everything's about freedom. Now, you need to acquire freedom with intelligence now. Okay? When we free ourselves from limiting beliefs and values, the spiritual energy flows through us naturally. Without the inhibitions that imprisons our minds and hearts, we develop an ability to tune in to the essence within people and things and dissipate the fear and emotions that block us from being spontaneous. And that's what I'm seeing in this feminine energy here. See, this is about freeing yourself, liberating yourself. Okay? Sometimes you got to get them emotions out. The precision of spontaneity is something present in nature and flows as a gift of love. It's a gift of love to be able to move at a soul's notice. When your soul says, let's go do this, and you can just do it, that's a gift. Okay? So let's see what the source wants me to express to you creatively. With all of this energy for your birthday. Okay, she says do the unexpected. Do the unexpected this year, okay? And that's underlining Listen to your dream. So if she's telling you this, obviously one is coming. If it hasn't already, regarding your dream, it is a key to your process. And yep, yep, somebody done had it, or you will. You're gonna be shocked. She said that. It's in your dream. Whatever it is, you dreaming about it. And I said this before some months ago that I don't know what house it was, but it was going to come in your dream, what you should do. Okay, 59 is the number. In 1334, Hoshkowish Castle was besieged by the Duchess of Tyrol. As time wore on, the defenders became desperate. Their last food was an ox. The Duchess' situation also was severe. Her troops had become unruly, and she had urgent matters elsewhere. Then the castle's commander had an idea that must have seemed utter folly to his men. See, it must seem totally like that will never work. That is so stupid. You know, maybe they were saying with folly. He may say, well, what do you think we're children? I don't know. He had the last ox slaughtered and thrown over the wall in front of the enemy. Somebody in yourself or something. The Duchess interpreted this scornful message to mean that the defenders had so much food that they could waste it. At this, the discouraged Duchess quit her siege. Because the commander did the opposite of what the Duchess expected, he made her believe that her siege wasn't working, when in essence they were starving. What surprising tactics can you use to reach your objective? But you know what? They lived so they could find food. You know, so for me, was a desperate time that deserved desperate measures. Not everything deserves a desperate measure, but sometimes, you know, desperate measures. You know, they did the unexpected. Okay, and underlining that, do the unexpected, but you need to listen to your dreams. Now, it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but you know, 12 is the number 12 is attached to listen to your dreams. Now, 12 is all about the hang up. Maybe you don't know what you want to do yet. Maybe you're looking for that type of guidance, and the source is going to send it to you. Okay, they're going to let you know how you can help society. Okay, and it could be anything. They may come to your dream and tell you to be a janitor. They may tell you to go be an astronaut. You don't know. Greek philosopher Heraclitus. While we're awake, we share one universe. But in sleep, we each turn away to a world of our own. Your dreams can help resolve conflicts, inspire solutions, and suggest new approaches. Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev's periodic table was dream inspired. The plot for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde came to Robert Louis Stevenson in a dream. Spanish artist Francisco Goya used his nightmares as the basis for many of his later works. Muhammad heard his prophetical call to found Islam in a dream. How can you relate a recent dream to a current problem? It's in a dream, y'all. It's coming if you haven't had it already. Some of you have already had this dream, and maybe you're trying to figure out, like, how the hell am I going to make that happen? And it seems like the universe is giving you responsibility. You're like, but you ain't giving me no resources. Like, how am I supposed to make this happen? Okay, what? Let me go into meditation. Because I want to complete this. I want to complete it. Okay? Yeah. So let's see what the my black beauties, my African goddesses, one of these great mothers want to say to you in masculine and feminine voice for your solar return. Two tops, dear source. Top, bottom, okay. Feminine and masculine. This year for overseer, solar return. Raise your message. Go. need one source. I don't know if that was it or not. Okay. So for feminine energy, you are under the Mbakumu. Mbakumu. Soul forgiveness. Soul forgiveness. Did we talk about that earlier? Soul forgiveness. Okay. Some of you, this forgiveness may involve children. A girl and a boy. Pretty Pink Baby Blue. Pretty Pink Baby Blue been a major oracle message for us lately. Okay, we're going to find out what they have to say. And for the masculine, you got Gang Sarah for resistance. Okay, looks like revolutionary. Okay, that's also the, I forget what the name of that man, about our anatomy and our makeup, our spiritual makeup. Gang Sarah. Okay, so let's read that so we can close you out. Numbers 28 is significant, and 22. I like both of those. The moon and Neptune is working together, okay? And then you have some double moon here. 22 also deals with blossoming, okay? It's like my tattoo. Grace and mercy, great, grace and beauty type stuff. Okay, deals with blossoming. So 28. Goddess of soul forgiveness from the Bantu tribe, temple of the lovers, and the element is the bush. Okay. For the Nombi Bantu, goddess Bakomu, okay, was the first woman. So she was Eve. Her father, Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Mbakomu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Damn. That a mean daddy. Her guidance is, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, for you, from you. So you give yourself a gift. Embodiment. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, the hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Didn't we talk about that? Okay. You may be feeling it in here. Okay. Okay, they have a place. You got to honor it, right? You got to honor it. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. The Goddess Declaration, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Love it, love it, love it. And that is expressed by Mbakomu. And I'm hoping I am pronouncing right. I'm probably not. I'm not familiar with the African alphabet yet. Okay, so let's go to Gang Sarah. Gang. You know, that's a slogan. Gang. Gang Sarah. She look powerful, don't she? Straight Mother Earth looking type. Okay? She says, Shadow of Resistance, the Tobago, Temple of Shadows, and she's also from the bush. Shadow Goddess Gang Sarah, the Witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. Her guidance is you are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. Okay, that just makes a lot of sense. Like, you ain't got to go to school, but if you want, do it for you. It's what you want to be. Show up for you. Don't worry about what other people thinking. Embodiment. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth. Didn't I say that? Creativity and evolution. It's blocking your growth, your creativity, and your evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation. But there are deeper forces at play. And that's what this is about, healing. Okay? And you're going to get some of that healing through your work, through your creativity. You are resisting the force you really are. Goddess declaration, this is me. I show up. Okay, good luck on that. I'm wishing y'all the best year ever in your development. And, you know, leave some comments about what you think about your birthday report. And hopefully I'll see y'all mid-month for a check-in. Until then, peace, one love, happy birthday, overseers.